Yo, what up? This is Khan on the beat, and today I'm going to show you a track I did for Angel Haze. I was actually part of the Samsung Galaxy campaign, and she cut a track for it, and it came out super dope. This is a beat that I really like. When I did it, you know, it's one of my favorites at the time, and I was just real happy that, you know, Angel Haze was able to get on it. Shout out to Nigel Mack, by the way, and yeah, I'll get into it. Alright, so the first thing I started out with on this particular beat was the main melody, which is, in this case, a brass instrument. And I put a filter on it. It's like I didn't want it to sound exactly like, you know, brass, so I was like, kind of want to make it more pad sounding. But I'll play it right now, see how it sounds. So after I had that sound, basically layered it with a couple other brass instruments. One of them has a sort of swell effect, which kind of builds tension, so you can hear that right here. So after I layered all those up, I went in and started on the drums. Usually I do my melodies first. It depends on the track, but in this particular case I did the melody first. So after that I went in and did the drums. So I'm going to play you the bass line right here, which is just an 808 drum. But here it goes. So the next thing I did, just added a couple more sounds, I guess that sort of match the main melody, which I played earlier, the brass, just to kind of fatten it up, give it, you know, more ambiance, I guess you could say, in the mix. So some of the sounds are high, some of them are low, so, you know, it just gives it a full feel. But I guess the next part after that, I had to add something that stood out. So in this case it was a lead instrument. This is for the hook, and I'll go ahead and play it right now for you. And that's really how the track came together, you know, other than mixing it down and sequencing it. That was the whole creative process. I think the last part I did, I wanted to add sort of a bridge to it, you know, kind of I'll put a whole nother vibe to it, and I guess, you know, artists, you know, can do something different melodically or lyrically on the bridge, so I thought it would be a good addition. And in this case, I wanted to do some crazy drum work. You know, I was like, wanted to have some live drums, you know, but I wanted to distort them and just make it sound crazy. So this is what, you know, originally I guess it would sound like, you know, just. It's your basic drums, but I went and added some, you know, a few secrets. Probably can't tell you about those, but basically came out sounding like this. You know, so crazy, right? So I'll play you what I did for that part. I mean, just so you can hear it. I'm not even really gonna play it on the keys. I'll just play it for you, and that'll be it.
Touch my heart, hear you breathing in my ear. I can feel you for the first time, feel you for the first time. A different world surrounded by the sunshine.